Uh, talk about stressful. We got letters and stuff in the mail from the Social Security people. Uh, I've got to fill out like 15 pages of information, questions, and stuff, and I've got to fill it out and return it within 5 days, or they're going to automatically deny the request. And it's like every question, everything on it, every single bit of it is just the like you when you file for SSDI or SSI, you fill out this long ass form, and you do all this information. You give them all your information. You give them all the what you do, how you do it, how you feel when you're doing it, and all this stuff. You fill it all out, and then months later, they send you a paper copy of all that questions and stuff, and you're supposed to fill it out again, and then send it in. And it's like they're giving me 5 days. They're giving me 5 days to fill out all this paperwork and send it back. They don't realize that it's leaving the state. Our Social Security office is in another state. Our local Social Security office is in another state. Sending mail from here to anywhere outside of our city takes 11 days. The letters they sent me were mailed on the 8th. It is the 19th. They were mailed on the 8th. It's the 19th. It blows my mind. It really does. Come on. Hello. There. It blows my mind. But luckily, I have a fax machine. I have an active fax machine. So I can fax the stuff in. So I don't have to mail it. But it's like they gave me 5 days to fill the stuff out and send it back, and it's like, you do realize the reason why I did it online is because it absolutely hurts. It I mean, yeah, the cracks and the crinkles of my hands. I have those big huge foam ball things on my pens because writing with a normal pen is excruciatingly painful for me. Over a decade of doing paperwork for this, 2 decades of doing paperwork for, the military, doing paperwork for security, protective services, doing endless paperwork. And it's like, I've got carpal tunnel, and they're like, okay, fill out this paperwork. It can't be filled out by anybody but you, unless you have a registered disability. And it's like, really? I have to have a registered disability in order to have somebody else fill out my disability paperwork? Are you stupid? This is the federal government, people. This is what bugs me. And it's like, oh, why don't you just, like hand deliver the paperwork to the. I can't get there. I can't go out of state to hand deliver paperwork to the Social Security Department people because it's not even going to them first. The fax line and the address that it's getting mailed to is a scanning hub in Utah somewhere. This is our government. Instead of having a disability center, in each like county, they have like one per state, and then the paperwork that you file goes to a zone hub. California has its own hub, but Nevada, Arizona, Utah, and I think New Mexico are all one hub, so everything goes to Utah. And then you have Washington, Oregon, and Idaho. I think it's Idaho that's up there. That's one hub, so everything goes to Idaho. And it's like California gets its own stuff, but every other area is like, okay, these states go to this one, these states go to this one, and it's like, that's bullshit. It should be like one per county, and it drives me nuts that they're so poorly managed and they operate so poorly that it's this difficult. It drives me nuts. And of course, these two boneheads want to play. Like, trying to explain to the disability people that, when I walk the dogs, I'm either, trying to walk to keep my muscles, working, or I'm sitting down out here because I am absolutely wrecked. It's like, I'm not even doing anything except for using resistance bands and a step thing to keep some physical fitness to me. And it's like, they don't understand that, when I go to Walmart, I have to stop like 3 times per trip just to sit down and rest because I'm in excruciating pain. I can't listen. I was curling 110 pounds, and now I'm doing like 20-pound weights. I was benching 275. Now I'm not even trying to bench because my shoulders are so damn destroyed. I like it and I get the same thing with every single doctor. You're too young. You're too young to have that damage. You're too young to feel this way. No, there is no age limit for pain, you jackass. I'm so sick of that. I'm so sick of hearing it. Like, every time I hear a doctor say that, I just want to slap him across the face with a chair. It drives me nuts. It really, really does. Stop telling people that they're too young for this, too young for that. It blows my mind. I know young preteens that have arthritis. I know teenagers, 15, 16 years old, that have degenerative bone disease in their backs caused by arthritis and stuff like that. It doesn't happen that... No, it does, you fucking tools. It does. I'm tired of it. so tired of doctors thinking that they know everything and that, you know, oh yeah, it's like, yeah, you're a doctor and you're practicing medicine because you haven't mastered it yet. I mean, having a doctor look at the the x-rays and stuff, and they're like, oh well, yeah, it looks good, and it's like, um yeah, three other doctors looked at these x-rays and said that it looks bad, and you glance at it and say it looks good. You're not even looking at the stuff. You're not even paying attention to me, the patient. You just want to leave because you were leaving work and you're like, oh yeah, I got to go to a baseball game. And it's like, yeah, me being a patient wrecked your evening because you wanted to go to a baseball game. And it's like, dude, I was here, I was waiting, you got distracted, you got sidetracked, you left, and now I have to pay the consequences? That's BS. It is. It really, really is. But that's my rant for today. See you guys on the next one.